Grüß Gott, meine Lieben, wir sind in Valencia und zwar heute mit einem ganz besonderen Auto, nämlich mit dem ŠKODA Vision O. Es ist, wie man sieht, ein Kombi deshalb, weil Skoda traditionellerweise, speziell beim Octavia und beim Superb in Europa, eine Verkaufsquote von 80 bis 90% hat, was die Kombis betrifft. Und wir haben heute die einzigartige Möglichkeit, dieses Auto hier uns anzusehen. Und mit uns dabei ist Peter vom Exterior Design Team und er wird uns jetzt ein bisschen etwas erzählen über die Design Assets und wie es dazu kam. But we have to switch to English, of course. So Peter, hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Yeah, let's talk about the new Vision O.
Perfect. I'm pleased to introduce our Vision O. As you know, Skoda is strong in segment of Kombi, and this vision show exactly how future Kombi from Skoda could look like. Yeah, and on this show car, basically, as you know, we introduce modern solid design direction, and we call it on this show car that it's modern design direction 2.0 or next level. As you can see, the whole car is, let's say, more simplified. We said we reduce everything to minimum, what is necessary only, and as also we said, we designed the car from inside out. The generosity and the spacious room inside, we also reflect on the exterior. You can see nicely on the body, especially on the B-post, how clean and how the generous volume is. Especially the cleanness you can read on the volume here. That's why we also kept the B-post in the whole length, in the body car, where you can see a nice section, nice tension. And as I said, we minimize the design features as much as possible. Even the lines. You can see one line, second line, third line, that's it. It was really challenging, but I'm really happy how we achieved it because you can really see the tension and the nice contrast between the light and shadow. As you know, we were first time introducing tech deck. This time we develop it in the tech loop, and this time the tech loop nicely integrate all the things what is necessary, like the lamps, air intakes, jalousies for the cooling, and all these things are nicely integrated in the strong graphic from the distance, which is really recognizable and strongly visible. We brought again the T-lamp graphic together with the logo, and as well as you could see on the front there was the loop. We as well reflect this theme also on the back end. And the loop you can nicely see from the back how the car white is. And together with the T graphic and the logo lighting, it makes as well white looking.
Okay, actually, yeah, job very well done. Congratulations. It's a really beautiful car. And I would say, let's go to the interior now. Ja, wir befinden uns jetzt im Innenraum des ŠKODA Vision O. Mit mir dabei ist Daniel vom Design-Team für das Interior Design. Und Daniel wird uns jetzt ein bisschen was über das Innenraumdesign des Konzeptfahrzeugs erzählen. Daniel, nice to meet you. Thank you for your time. Yeah, let's talk about the interior design.
Nice to meet you too. So, welcome on board of the Vision O. The first I would speak about the completely new architecture. So as you can see, the prominent horizon display, which is the pillar to pillar, and in the ideal way gives you the opportunity to set up the level of your information as you want. So you can try it on the steering wheel with this right roller button.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And we can stay in this position. And now you nicely can see the division of the display. So on the left side, you see only driver-related information. In the infotainment screen, you can see the special home screen, which you can use a different zooming level, and it's adapting to your driving situation. So right now, imagine that we are driving as the map, but if we are going closer, that's especially for the situation if you automatically parking. So in this moment is the ideal view because you will see how the car is parking. But for example, if you stop, then you see the car status, where is all the information about the open doors, the status of your lights, or even deeper in the structure, you have the setup of your interior.
Okay. Let me ask you one question. what was the aspect of the design? Because I mean, nowadays everything in terms of screens gets bigger, brighter. So actually, this very elegant widescreen. Why did you choose that instead of getting the whole dashboard like one big screen?
It's a very good question. I forget to mention in the beginning that the most important for us was to bring this important information as close as possible to the driver view, as close as possible to the road. Yeah, so that was one of the things. And as you can see, that the screen is quite wide and gives you the opportunity to put there a lot of information. But as I show you in the beginning, you can reduce them for the minimum. And if you doesn't want to be distracted by a lot of them, you can just simply reduce it. Maybe another step to show you that when I see here on the driver's seat, I'm coming in, so the car welcomes me, and I have the opportunity to put there my stuff. Yeah, so for example, my calendar, or I can watch my favorite movie or the videos, or I can play the game.
Okay.
Very important for us was also to find out the balance between this digital world and analog buttons. Yeah? So you can see that there is not so much of them, but the most important functions you have here.
So let's talk about, of course, also in this project car. I'm sure you have a lot of different simply clever features like Skoda always does. Can you tell us about this?
Yes, we do. We have a lot of them. One you can see here behind the middle console. That's the removable speaker. So for the picnic situation, etc., you can take it with you. And in the combination, we have also the fridge here behind us.
Okay.
And in the last moment, maybe start to rain. For that, we have the umbrellas into the door.
Which is mandatory for Skoda already.
Yes.
All right.
Good.
Ja, und last but not least sind wir jetzt mit Petra hier im Auto. Petra ist verantwortlich für die gesamten Materialien und die Fabrics, die wir hier sehen im Auto. Petra, nice to meet you. Yeah, let's talk about fabrics, materials, and all of this stuff. Looks spectacular.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so maybe at the beginning I would say that the whole color concept, as you can see, is pretty much achromatic. We wanted to put a lot of focus on HMI, which is new. You have a beautiful horizon screen. So we didn't want to disturb anyone with more contrast, with accent colors, and everything that we are used to in automotive world. So it's everything like very much toned down, balanced, and yeah, as I said, achromatic.
Okay. Let's talk about this specific materials that we have here on the seats, and I mean this spectacular headrests.
Yeah, so it's my actually favorite thing, I would say, the headrest. It's done from a 3D printed filament. It's fully recyclable. And as you can see, it's done from one material. This is our new approach in Skoda. We would like to really focus on mono materials, mono aesthetics, because it's really good for the future, for the circularity. It's easy to recycle at the end of the life of a car. And also we did a very cool new approach by the design of these headrests. So at first we didn't have the shape, but we had the material. And we came to our interior designers and we're like, we really want to use this material because it's very cool. We love the aesthetics. And then we started to study the properties, right? Because as you can see here, when it's flat, it's very stiff, right? You cannot squeeze it.
Yeah.
And in here, it's quite soft, right? So we found out that the different printing methods is bringing also different properties to the final object. So that's why there is a gradient that goes to very open structure, which we used for the comfort section for your head.
Okay.
So this is how it was done.
Actually, is this something you think will make it to the production cars?
I'm getting a lot of these questions actually. Everybody is really curious, and I must say that it was very much liked internally, and we start to work on it
Okay.
for the future.
Because I think it's really something else, and also it makes the car a lot lighter.
Yeah,
Because
it's very
you
airy,
can
right?
see through it, kind
yeah.
of
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Really
Also,
interesting.
it's making it more like an object, right? Like a bespoke object. It's not a headrest, like classical headrest anymore. It's something more, something unusual.
So also talking about the fabrics on the seats and
Yeah.
etc. Do you think in the future we will completely get rid of all of leather, animal skins? What's your point of view?
I think it's one way. I think we are having a lot of different ways how to approach sustainability, and using more textiles which can be recycled until 4 times. It's also one of the ways, and it's also one way that Škoda would like to go. And this is very cool. Textile is a flat knit.
Okay.
It's used a lot in footwear, for example.
Yeah,
It's very cool,
it
right?
Reminds me of
It's
sneakers somehow.
yeah, exactly. And the cool thing is that you can actually knit different structures in one piece. So it's also a monomaterial approach, right? So we don't have to have more stitching. Everything is done in one piece. Also these pull downs, you don't see in here, but on the back side, it's also knitted in. All the functional parts that are pulled into the foam are knitted in. So there is no additional component in it.
And what I'm interested in, I mean, all of these cars are made for long lifetime. How would you say is the durability of all of these fabrics and materials?
I would say it's very durable. Yeah. Everything what we do for automotive, this is, I wouldn't say it's production ready right now. This fabric, but we can make it production ready with some changes, and we always count with long-lasting, life of all of these materials. Also this, for example, this is very similar to Swedia that we are normally using in our cars. It's the same type of material, microfiber, but it has a very thin coating. Maybe you can feel it. There is, you don't feel the hair.
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel it's very smooth,
Yeah.
and it's more durable because of it. It's also, it looks more functional, I would say, more coherent, right? And we wanted to use this part to have a really nice wraparound around the whole cockpit. So this is like connecting element, I would say. Also, it has 65% of plant-based content, which is cool.
So, Petra, actually, talking about the material on the floor and on the trunk, this is something that I'm keeping my eye on. So, what can you tell us about it?
So this is our very special recycled leather. It's truly circular material, I would say. The company that is producing it also won a German Circular Award recently, and it's done from post-production waste. Maybe you know, but leather industry, it's a huge one, and you're having a lot of scrap while producing like cover, right? Seat covers or something for the fashion. And this scrap is then shredded again and put together into this material. It's very unique because you see all of these speckles. These are basically, this is the waste that you can see. And we really try to be honest with this material because we want people to see that it's recycled. We want it to get people used to this recycled aesthetics, because this is what is going to come in the future. We will have to use more of these materials, and this is also a form of education, I would say, and honesty, that we are not covering something, we are not painting. It is what it is, and you can see it.
And actually, it's very individual in every car, right?
Yeah. And it's also produced in smaller batches. So, for example, you are having few meters of this color, and another 10 meters can be different color. So it's always unique, and that's also what we like.
All right, Peter, thank you very much.
Very much.
And now I think I'm able to drive a few meters with the car, auf Deutsch. Danke, Petra, für diese Insights, und ich glaube, ich habe jetzt die Möglichkeit, noch ein paar Meter mit dem Auto zu fahren. Kommt's mit.
Okay.
So Freunde, und jetzt ist es soweit. Jetzt darf ich tatsächlich mit dem ŠKODA Vision O eine kleine Runde drehen. Und ja, es ist nicht so oft, dass man mit so einem Auto tatsächlich auch fahren kann. Umso mehr freue ich mich jetzt auf ein paar Meter mit diesem Auto. Ja, meine Lieben, das war's von mir mit dem ŠKODA Vision O. Vergesst nicht, uns ein Like dazulassen, und falls ihr den Channel noch nicht subscribed habt, bitte auf Subscriben klicken. In diesem Sinne, ich hoffe, dass dieses Auto tatsächlich genauso kommt, wie wir ihn heute gesehen haben, weil ich würde ihn sofort kaufen.